So I just wanted to take the time to share some knowledge based off my own independent journey that could translate to your journey. And I know BS, bogus, baloney, you know, in regards to this 599 program that I'm building and creating a structure for. I seen a video about this guy Gary V, some sort of entrepreneur, public figure that, you know, like everybody else that's doing something for themselves right now, had a similar journey in different ways than many of ours. And here's the thing, he's doing his thing now, and you can, I can, we all can, to a certain extent, I guess. It just depends on your drive, your independent drive, your motive, your purpose, your goals. Many of us don't know what our purpose is. Here's the thing, the people closest to you will tell you it can be done, and you can take it in many ways. You can take it in a way in which motivates you, inspires you, pushes you, gives you that fuel, or it angers, ignites you. You know, it's all on perspective. I have this scar here as a reminder that people, even family, doesn't hold the title to your value, only you do. And a lot of us don't know our value, so that's the problem. That's the first problem. I'm smoking marijuana. Maybe people might perceive it as being a bad thing because they don't know how to gravitate towards it. They don't know how to be functional with it. They don't know how to be balanced with it. They don't know how to be productive while consuming it. Now, those points are very valid. Those points are very, very valid. It took me years to build up the ingenuity to still be able to be a producer, goal-oriented individual while consuming this during the process. And I can put a halt to it, I can put a stop to it, and I can know when to pick it right back up. You gotta earn things, you gotta take away from certain things depending on what your goal basis is. Now here's the thing, I had an interesting conversation with my mom today. I'm trying to keep this real short, but very educational and very relative to my own story that could relate to yours. And here's the thing, I had a very interesting conversation with my mom, and I'm a Christian person because I was born Catholic, and I believe the Christian faith is, I guess, where I belong, because that's what the world puts me in. But other than that, I work with and directly through God and for God. And we all are a vessel, and His Spirit lives in all of us. No matter what religion you are, no matter what your belief system is, whether you may be atheist or Muslim or Pentecostal or Christian, Catholic, or any other faith or religion that there may be out there, Buddhist, monk, all that. Most importantly, I think good brings out good. Bad is not gonna prosper. It may look like it is, but it's not. And here's the thing, the conversation with mom was very similar to the point where she thinks I'm working the government, like getting jobs and losing jobs. And here's the thing, that's part of the journey. I would have not established certain things in life with my goals, purposes. I don't have a poster board telling everybody, hey, look, yeah, I'm posting very vivid, very avidly through social networks, but I post what I want to post. I'm very redundant in a lot of it. I don't put everything out there because I'm not making the money I need to make yet. And I can't give that platform to just anybody that will reap the benefits from it in their own independent way. So here's the thing. Know your value, know your worth. You matter. Just because you may not be financially where you're at, I know I'm not, does not mean you don't have worth or potential to take you to where you need to. I could do a lot of things to fake things to get me from point to point B much more efficiently than I probably am now, but that's not my story, that's not my journey. That's what I was telling my mom. I was like, look, Mom, I heard you having this conversation the other day about the people you take care of and how this lady was pretty much trying to enslave you to what you were doing, when in fact you're hired by the state to take care of older people. Well, it bothered her. I overheard her talking to somebody, venting to somebody. But yeah, here's the thing, we're good at pointing the finger to others, but we're not good at holding ourselves accountable. Instead, I was looked at as a hypocrite, that I'm not doing nothing, that I have kids. But here's the thing, all the pressure I'm putting myself is for my kids, is for my parents. but because they don't see the action that I'm doing behind the social network scenes, or the pictures I took in Las Vegas, Texas, LA, Bakersfield, the Bay, everywhere I've been to, that I've seen as an opportunity to create something for my business, Vital Kings Clothing Company, and myself as an artist, and other business and other endeavors I have, does not mean that I'm over here fiddling my thumbs, or that I'm looking to quit or get fired from places. Here's the thing, I'm a real individual, which means that not many people are going to be captivated by my truth and honesty, or my way of being, because it intimidates them. It makes them feel uncomfortable. Not everybody understands corporate America. Follow your dreams. Don't listen to the naysayers. The naysayers are just confused admirers anyways, and they're called haters nowadays. So ain't much things changed in 2,000 years ago. People are still hating differently. People are still manipulating differently and using the grace and favor of God towards their advantage to advance them in higher places, while real individuals such as myself and others like me out there are struggling. Because you know what? It does help to have support, but the most support that I would ever want to would be from my parents. But here's the thing, you're not gonna get it from them. You have to earn it from them, and they will, at least I can speak from my experience, they will try to take your dream away, because God gave it to them. They don't see the things, they don't know the things, not even half the things. So stay on your grind, keep moving, keep progressing. Nobody can hold what's inside of you. No one can take what they gave you except for the person that gave it to you, and he's not a God that gives, or I'm sorry, I apologize. He's not a God that takes away. He's a God that gives. And the more faithful you are, the more abundant blessings that he will give you. And here's the thing, blessing is not the money. It's giving us strength during the pain, during the process, during the tribulations. That's what it's all about. And here's the thing, the sooner we get that, the faster we'll get ourselves out of this fucking pedestal that we put ourselves in, and that we think we deserve all this honor and all shit, and we'll go get it. Because guess what? You deserve it. I know I goddamn well deserve it. And I say God with a G-O-T. But here's the thing. Things need to change. People need to judge less, stop pointing the fingers, and we need to acknowledge that we live in a different world, and that people may not understand things the way we see it because they're not living in that world. My mom is hardcore Mexican girl. I met this girl that is so cool. I want a girl so I can just have a deeper motive, deeper purpose. And I know it sounds stupid, but I know how to push myself. And here's the thing, I want a pretty ass girl that's responsible, that's gonna believe in me and ride with me, and I'm gonna encourage her and support her too, whatever she does, and it's gonna be real and genuine. And here's the thing, I've already exhausted this 5-minute video I wanted to launch. I'm gonna launch it on YouTube. And thank you for listening. Peace, love, unity, and hell. Vital Kings Clothing Company. Let's work out together. I'm right here at the gym right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get my workout in. Another thing that my mama told me was like, you're selfish. You go to the gym for you, and you do everything for you. Wow. I didn't know that when I first decided to go to the gym in 2008, 24-hour fitness. I didn't know that I was doing it to look sexy or fucking get gains. I thought I was doing it, and in all reality, this is the truth, to live a longer, healthier, prosperous life for my kids. And yeah, I knew results were gonna come. So here's the thing, don't let people tell you or sell you on what their beliefs are. You know what they are. And just because we don't walk around with a poster board explaining our every move, or what our motives are, or why we want to progress in life, and the deeper purpose as to why we motivate ourselves to wake up each day, yeah, life does get a drag. Yeah, I do have a king-size bed that I do lay in, and guess what? I'm still working during that time frame. But I guess what I gotta do is what I did 2 years ago when I had a girlfriend. I wanted to kind of see if things were gonna work out and she would accept me for me at my lowest, and whatever perception she had of me, because I had a Jag and drove it and dressed well and all that bullshit shenanigans. Yeah, that shit is really real. Don't let them fool you. Know what your purpose is. Your friends will find a reason to hate on you. You're a girl. If you have a girl and you're a dude, you know, they'll have a friend that's gonna have them not want to be with you because they don't want to see their girl happier than them. And they know you're a good dude, but they can't have you, so they're gonna fucking fight against it. I know some shit. That's the motherfucking truth. I'm still gonna rep peace, love, unity, and health all day, whether people may think I'm a fucking hypocrite about it or not. Because you gotta be a real ass nigga and not a pushover. And we live in a motherfucking tyrant government. And there's other governments worse than this one, but doesn't make it okay. And guess what? We are the motherfucking people.